Alright, so we just had ourselves an awesome update. You can tell by the lobby screen right here that Slurpy Swamp has already begun to be abducted. So yesterday I did a video on some condensed patch notes. Today we have the official patch notes and everything that's changed in this update. Saw the trailer at the beginning of this video. That's for the new Grabatron weapon. We'll talk about that as well. But first, a little message from Mari. She says, "They say even ordinary things can be a hazard, and the aliens have taken that to heart. So much has been tossed around with the saucer's tractor beams, and now there's this new Grabatron thing. Here's everything we know about this resourceful alien weapon, file attached." Then it says, sometimes called a UFO in your hands by the IO or a portable ordinary aircraft by the aliens, you can use this weapon to pull in objects that are in front of you. Pull in an object with its flying disc, take it along with you, then launch it at an opponent. How much damage it deals depends on how big it is, what it's made of, and its launch speed. The Grabatron isn't only for offense. If you have an object pulled in, that object will block damage coming from in front of you until it can endure damage no longer. Also, try using the Grabatron to catch incoming explosives and propel them back. Grabatrons can be found in chests, on top of abductors, and inside the mothership. So we actually saw in the trailer that someone shoots an RPG, the guy wielding the Grabatron grabs the rocket and launches it at a UFO. That is incredibly awesome. Next it says Slurpy Swamp Scramble. Planned from the very beginning, the aliens have unleashed their newest tactic, abducting certain POIs. A giant tractor beam from the mothership currently envelopes Slurpy Swamp, lifting this industrial district to its untimely demise. A POI being abducted may be a cause for concern, but you could also look at it as a new battle strategy. An entire district like Slurpy Swamp is quite heavy, so the tractor beam has no choice but to break it up into chunks as it lifts it. While you're in the low-gravity tractor beam, jump from platform to platform, maneuvering around your opponents with nimbleness. Abducting a whole POI isn't something that happens overnight, so keep checking back throughout the week to see how the abduction has progressed. So I'll show you some footage in-game in just a second of what it looks like. I'm sure most of you have seen it already, but it will take a few days, according to this, to get completely abducted. Next up it says a new LTM Team Brawl. Enjoy the close combat of a small storm circle? Want to get right back into the action after respawning? In the new Team Brawl limited time mode, compete with your team to reach 60 eliminations before the other team. If you get eliminated, you'll respawn by plummeting to the ground instead of skydiving, ensuring you get back to the Brawl right away. You'll be given a new loadout at the start and each time you respawn. Matches take place at a single POI, and the POI's non-player buildings are extra strong for better protection. The other team outdoing yours? Don't throw in the towel yet. If they're too far ahead in eliminations, you'll be lended a helping hand. All the team's players will become marked in your view and visible behind walls. These effects expire when the lead lowers by a certain amount. Team Brawl will go live on August 5th at 9 a.m. Get ready for this fast-paced new mode. So August 5th is 2 days from now. That is Thursday. So that sounds like an interesting LTM for sure. Now lastly, we actually had some buffs. So there's two balance changes. It says the IO research and development has paid off. The pulse rifle now does more damage when aiming down sights. So it doesn't tell us exactly how much more, but when you ADS or aim down sights, the pulse rifle will deal more damage. That's awesome. An underused weapon that I personally dislike, but maybe this will get me to use it. And more importantly, it says the heavy assault rifle now deals increased damage, has a slightly reduced fire rate, and for the first few shots has a higher accuracy than before. So the reduced fire rate is not a good thing, but the increased damage as well as the better accuracy for at least the first few shots is incredible. Not many people like the AK or the heavy assault rifle and didn't really pick it up or use it, just like the pulse rifle. But now, maybe it's going to be a force to be reckoned with. That is awesome. So those are the official patch notes. Let me just hop into a match and we'll see what exactly Slurpy Swamp looks like. So you can see that the beam has actually shot down. Yesterday, the doors of the mothership just opened up right there, but we didn't have this tractor beam, and now we do. So this is my first time actually seeing this, so I imagine if you go in this, you get the gravity effect, but let's just take a look. I imagine this is also going to be a huge hot drop. Just because, you know, it's new. Now the real question is my slurp truck still over here? Yes, it is. I still see it right there. Still good. Alright, so let's see what happens when we go into the tractor beam. Are those launch pads down there? Oh yeah, we got some kind of effect. Okay, I'm hearing a llama, but I have no idea where it is. It's probably up in a tree somewhere. I definitely heard a llama noise. Anyway, as you can see, the abduction process is very slow. And we've got a few floating islands. And we've got a few objects suspended in midair like that. But, more importantly, there's henchmen that spawn nearby. I literally hear the llama, but I can't see it. But more importantly, there's henchman chests over here, which is awesome. 2 in a row right here. So when you enter, you obviously have the gravity effect, and there's launch pads all around. I bet you go super high with this. Let's see. Oh yeah. That's crazy. So you could land on these weird objects, and obviously there's no fall damage. Ooh, some of them have weapon spawns and stuff too. Whee! So this is cool. What's that, a big ring? Let's see what this thing is. Whoa! It's like a teleporter almost. I mean, it shot me out. This is gonna be so fun! Look at this gravity effect, I love it! And there's launch pads, like I said, just everywhere. I can understand why this is gonna be a huge hot drop. Look, there are even some down there. Alright, we're gonna yeet ourselves here. That is super cool. Oh, look at the slurp juicers rolling out of there. I wonder if that would heal you. Let's see. Oh, that's a missed opportunity right there. Still pretty cool. So there you go. That is the partially abducted Slurpy Swamp right now. This is obviously a custom match, so I can't see how chaotic it would be, but I imagine everyone's going to land here because this is super, super fun. Awesome. And this is going to happen to other POIs as well. Corny Complex, Coral Castle, Believer Beach. It's going to be epic. I hope it stays like this even after it gets abducted, but I don't know. Because the tractor beam won't be here anymore. However, the pieces will still be in the sky. So they've got to have some kind of effect like this. Otherwise, how are you going to get down if you land here? I don't know. So there you go. Those were the official patch notes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is tabortime.